Hey, here is part 3 of the thyroid video, finally. Yay! So what I'm going to go through here is more of like what I take, specific brands, timing, all of it. So to get right into it, the first thing I take is called IIIlive. It is basically liquid seaweed. It's AFA, which is a certain species of seaweed. I get it from this company, IIIlive, harvests it from a lake in Oregon. So it's really good. I've been taking it a couple of years now. It's good for thyroid. Any kind of green sea vegetable is always good for your thyroid, but it's also good for overall health. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it, so general health. Now, if you get it from their website directly, you have to order 6 bottles of it at a time because it comes to you frozen, like overnight shipping from Oregon, and you know, it's like $170. So, you know, if you don't want to spend that kind of money because you don't know if it's for you or not, if you live in York, PA, Sunnywalds in Spring Grove carries it, and you can buy just a bottle for like $30. If you live in Pittsburgh, the East End Co-op and the Pittsburgh Juice Company both have it. It's about $30 to $35 there as well. Another option, if neither one of those are for you, is they do have pills. Now, like I'm not getting this on an airplane, so when I travel, I have to take the pills. They're fine. If you have the choice between liquid and pill, always go for the liquid because it's going to hit your system faster. You're going to digest it faster. It's going to get to the cells faster. Whereas like a pill, it has to break down the capsule and, you know, carry it on. So the pills are available. I think a 2-month supply is about $35, and it's just regular shipping, so no crazy overnight price. And that is sufficient if that's all you can do right now. The better than nothing, but in my opinion, the liquid is always better. So the next thing I take is called Ashwagandha, and it is a Ayurvedic herb. It's also an adaptogen, and what that means is if your cortisol is high, it helps bring it down. If it is low, it'll help bring it up. So it just kind of evens everything out. I've been taking it a couple of years. You know, your adrenal health is connected to your thyroid health, so you have to have one healthy in order to have the other healthy. I take about 1,500 milligrams a day. I love it. There's really no side effects other than it helps with sex drive. Just saying. Anyhow, so all the men are going to go out and buy it, right? The next thing I take is called Thyroid Energy. Now, this is specific to Now brands. Other brands like Gaia, Mega Foods, they have their own like thyroid blend. You just have to read and see what's in them to see if that one is for you or not. This is the one I like the best just because it has all the other nutrients that I needed all in one pill. So obviously that's better. It has L-tyrosine, which is the amino that your thyroid needs to make T3, T4, and overall production, iodine, selenium, zinc, and B12. So all those nutrients together are optimal for your thyroid to function. So the next thing I take is called Spirulina, and again, I think this is like an algae seaweed type of thing. I'm not sure. I should have looked that up, but whatever. You can also get something called Hawaiian Spirulina, which is like the holy grail of spirulina. It's very expensive comparably to this, and when you're getting into this, it all adds up. You can also get powdered spirulina. I do not recommend that just because it's gross and it's chalky, and I mean, honestly, if I can't get it down, probably, you know, you want to avoid it. It's fine to get the pills in this case. Like I said, a lot of different brands carry spirulina. I take this, you can take this with the thyroid supplements. I usually take it with my daily vitamin in the morning and in the evening. So just because I don't want to take a handful of pills all at once, so I'll split it up. But you can, again, take it with the thyroid and it's fine. Now, as far as timing with these three that I take, the IIIlive, Ashwagandha, and Thyroid Blend, you want to take first thing in the morning. The reason being because your body goes through this thing called pre-dawn syndrome, where all your organs are waking up, hormones are getting released, blood sugar, everything's starting to fire up. That is the optimal time to flood not only your thyroid, but your body with nutrients. So I'll take these with my celery juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, which is ideal. You also need to take it again in the afternoon. So what happens is your thyroid, people will feel that kind of like energy slump around 2 o'clock. That's your thyroid saying, I need nutrients, I need energy. So rather than go for coffee, soda, monster drinks, whatever, take the thyroid supplements. That way it helps get you through the rest of the day without the jittery feeling. So if I eat lunch at like noon, I want to wait at least an hour. So I'll take these like between 1 and 2 o'clock, depending on what time I ate. You just want an hour away from food either way. That way, it's getting absorbed and not binding with your food. Again, the spirulina you can take with the thyroid, or you can just take it with a multivitamin at another time. The next thing I take is called, my hair in my face, is called Blood Builder by Mega Foods. I'm gonna tell you, this is the shit of iron. I love it. I've taken probably over a dozen different kinds of iron, different forms, different brands. This is the one that is the best, that I will spend money on, that I recommend to anybody looking for iron. It doesn't constipate you. You don't get that gross burpy feeling. It's non-hemi food based. So hemi means blood. So if you're taking iron from a blood source, most likely you're not absorbing it because the companion nutrients aren't there, and your body will accept plant-based nutrients way faster than flesh because it doesn't have to break it down as hard. Years ago, I was anemic and someone recommended liver to get my iron up. I'm going to tell you, I could punch that person in the throat right now. Absolutely did not work, and it was disgusting. If you've ever eaten liver, oh my God, even before I was vegan, I mean, come on, it's gross. Anyhow, this is plant-based. You swallow 1 pill a day, 1 time a day. It comes from like red beets, broccoli, spinach, arugula, that kind of dark green, dark colored vegetables. It also has the companion nutrients, vitamin C, folate, and B12 to ensure that the iron is absorbed by your body. So this is a 180 count bottle, which is a 6-month supply. It was about $42 to $44 on Amazon. They also carry a 90 count bottle, which obviously is a 90-day supply. I think that's about $25. So, if you factor it out, I mean, your health is important, and that's not, actually, it's not a bad price, what I've spent on other irons that haven't worked. So spend the money. I'm telling you, Mega Foods is good. So a lot of the things that I've talked about as far as like the blood tests, the doctors, my torturous path through this thyroid thing have been from a lot of personal experience and a lot of trial and error. But a lot of what I'm talking about here as far as nutrients and food and how you heal has been from this book called Thyroid Healing by Anthony William. And I have read probably 10 or 12 different books on thyroid problems and countless websites where one will contradict the other, and you don't know what to believe, and you don't know which one to go, and you don't want to make a wrong decision. I'm going to tell you, this guy is legit. He knows his stuff. he puts it all together. It's all plant-based, food-based, no crazy kind of thing that's out of reach. You don't go, you don't have to go hunt down a specific pharmaceutical. It's all food-based, plant-based. So, I can't rave enough about these books. He has some other books too that I've read that are also phenomenal, but this thyroid book, I mean, I owe my health to him, and I'm extremely grateful that I have found him and his books. He also has an Instagram site that he posts every day, pretty much a different kind of like little nugget of healing, of either someone's personal experience or advice on, certain things. I highly, highly, highly recommend his books. I just wanted to give credit where credit was due. I did not dream all this up on my own, and I am extremely grateful that I found him. I found his healing and his advice, and I've taken it, and it works. And if I ever met him, I would like fall at his feet probably, because I'm grateful, and I really appreciate what he has done. And he puts all that stuff on Instagram for free, so I just wanted to give him credit for that. But I hope that these videos were helpful to you, and I hope that I could kind of relate some of my experiences and things I've done to help get you on the path to healing if this is what you're experiencing. If you're watching this on Facebook and you want to go back to the other videos, it's better to go to YouTube because they're all listed there in order. Whereas Facebook, with the new thing, everything's out of order, and I can't even find my own videos on Facebook. So they're all there on YouTube, and if you have any questions, post them, and I will do my best to answer, or any suggestions, anything at all. I will do my best to answer it. So again, I hope this was informative, and I will see you next time.